Yes, thank you, Madam Chair and Ranking Member, and thanks to all of our witnesses for being here today and for your testimony. While I travel across Iowa, I visit all 99 counties every single year in Iowa, and as I'm out on that county tour, and we've done a number of Farm Bill roundtables with various stakeholders, our farmers, our ranchers, and what I'm hearing is that those farmers are really excited about the future, and they're consistently sharing with me about new science, technology, innovations, and that's all great. But they also tell me about the challenges, uncertainty that farmers are facing with supply chain disruptions. There's a lot of high input costs and market volatility. And so it's clear, and they mention this over and over again, that risk management is their top priority for those farmers. And we must continue to strengthen our farm safety net. And during the last Farm Bill, I introduced legislation to improve the Ark County program, and we were successful in passing several enhancements, including the use of crop insurance yield data instead of NASS data, and making payments for the physical location of the farm. Mr. Duval, we'll start with you. How has Ark functioned with those changes in place, and what suggestions do you and your Farm Bureau members have to improve on that program?
To ditto what you said, it is a very important piece of the risk management tool that our farmers use, and I have not found very many complaints of how it is operating. I think our last Farm Bill has operated very well. We took a change in how we developed the programs, and I think it's worked very well.
Good. I appreciate that feedback, because we always want to make sure that if there is room for improvement, we are improving those programs, and we're glad that what we were able to work on in the last Farm Bill is proving successful. Mr. Duval, there's a lot of disasters that we see happening across the United States that's impacting a lot of our farmers and ranchers. In Iowa, for example, we had a derecho just a couple years ago that destroyed many Iowa farms.
Greetings, friends. This is bad. Shocking news on Social Security has just been announced by Senate Majority Leader Chuck Schumer. Social Security payments are expected to come to a halt very soon if immediate action is not taken by lawmakers. Many are urging President Biden to step in to prevent seniors and retirees from facing a financial crisis. My dearest friends, please make sure that you watch until the end of this video. Also, this coming Friday, I will be announcing several more winners for the Walmart gift card giveaway. If you would like to enter these weekly giveaways, all you have to do, my friends, is click and like several of my videos, and then comment below the keyword of each video that you watch. The more videos that you watch and then comment on, the greater your chances, dear friends, of winning the giveaways. Senate Majority Leader Chuck Schumer warned that Social Security payments may come to a halt if Congress does not raise the national debt ceiling very soon. It was his latest dire statement as lawmakers continue to struggle over increasing the federal government's borrowing limit, with Republican politicians insisting on including big spending cuts in any deal. Chuck Schumer said at a press conference, "There are so many bad consequences to America falling on its debt. But one of the least noticed but most important is that it would stop the sending of Social Security checks to the tens of millions of seniors who depend on them." Last month, the Republican-controlled House of Representatives passed legislation to raise the debt ceiling. It also moved to freeze spending at 2022 levels for 1 decade, coming to a spending cut of over 10% for the federal government. Since the debt ceiling was reached in January, the feds have used an array of tricks to keep functioning. But Washington, D.C. is on track to run out of cash in early June. U.S. Treasury Secretary Janet Yellen said on Sunday that Washington, D.C. is on track to run out of cash in early June. Millions of Social Security recipients are set to receive their next monthly retirement checks, which are worth up to $4,555 per payment in just 2 days. Social Security beneficiaries who were born from the 1st through the 10th of their birth month are set to receive their checks on May 10th. Those who have birth dates from the 11th through the 31st of any month will receive their monthly checks for May in the coming weeks. There is also some news on student loans. Advocacy groups are warning lawmakers of the dire consequences overturning student debt relief and the impact it would have on millions of borrowers ahead of a potential vote to do just that this week. On Friday, a spokesperson for House Education Committee Chair Virginia Foxx confirmed that the committee will be marking up and likely voting on a resolution to block President Biden's student loan forgiveness plan this week. In March, GOP Senators Bill Cassidy, John Cornyn, and Joni Ernst, along with Representative Bob Good in the House, introduced a bill to overturn Biden's plan to cancel up to $20,000 in student debt using the Congressional Review Act. It is an oversight tool that Congress can use to overturn final rules put in place by government agencies. To date, 48 GOP senators and 88 House Republicans have signed onto the resolution, which would also end the ongoing student loan payment pause and block reforms to income-driven repayment plans and public service loan forgiveness. Over 200 advocacy groups sent a letter to top lawmakers from both parties, urging them to reject the GOP attempts to block relief for millions of Americans. According to advocacy groups, if successful, the Congressional Review Act would immediately force tens of millions of borrowers into abrupt and unplanned repayment with devastating effects, including adding thousands of dollars of payments and interest onto their loan balances. They added that it would force the Department of Education to unwind loans forgiven under public service loan forgiveness for first responders, nurses, educators, and hundreds of thousands of other public service workers across the country. They noted that many borrowers are relying on the payment pause as they continue to experience financial strains caused by the crisis. After Biden announced his relief in August, 2 consecutive back lawsuits paused its implementation, and the Supreme Court heard oral arguments in the cases in February. To be sure, the Democratic-controlled Senate and White House is highly likely to pose any bill that would block student debt relief. So, dear friends, what are your thoughts about student loan forgiveness? Please let me know what your thoughts are in the comment section below. Well, my magnificent and marvelous friends, that is the end of my daily stimulus update video for this Tuesday. Thank you, dear friends, for being part of this community and for being here every single day. To say thank you and to show my appreciation, I will be announcing more winners this coming Friday for the Walmart gift card giveaway. If you'd like to enter the weekly giveaway, friends, all you have to do is click and like several of my videos and comment below the keyword of each video that you watch. The more videos that you watch and then comment on, the greater your chances, friends, of winning the giveaways.